Kawfakha was a Palestinian village located 18 kilometers east of Gaza that was depopulated during the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. Location: the village stood on a stretch of sandy, rolling land in the northern Negev. A network of secondary roads linked it to the highways between Gaza and Julius, which ran parallel to the coastal highway. History: the village contained ruins of Kirbat al-Kawfakha, which included remnants of cisterns, marble columns, a Corinthian capital, mosaic walkways, and pottery. Kawfakha was founded in the late 19th century by Gaza City residents who came to cultivate the surrounding land. In its center was a mosque that was well known in the region, built in the reign of the Ottoman Sultan Abdelhamid II. British Mandate era. In the 1922 census of Palestine, conducted by the British Mandate authorities, Kawfakha had a population of 203, all Muslims, increasing in the 1931 census to 317, still all Muslims, in 56 houses. The village had an elementary school and some small shops. The villagers obtained water for domestic use from 2 wells inside the village. The land on the northern side of the village was planted with fruit trees, such as apricots, olives, almonds, grapes and figs. On the other sides of the village grain was grown. In 1944-45 a total of 97 dunams was irrigated or used for orchards, and 7,768 dunams were allotted to cereals, while 41 dunams were built up. Public land. 1948 and after. During the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, the villagers of Kawfakha repeatedly asked to surrender, accept Jewish rule and be allowed to stay, all to no avail. Kawfakha, together with al-Muharraka, was raided by the Palmix Negev Brigade on May 27, 28, and the inhabitants of both villages were expelled or driven out. On May 30, a New York Times correspondent reported that the 2 villages had been captured. The Israeli settlement of Nir Akiva was established in 1953 on village lands, southwest of the village site. According to Khalidi, by 1992 the village remaining structures on the village land were only the mosque remains, and it is used as a storehouse for animal fodder and as a horse stable. It is a stone structure with arched entrances and windows on all sides. Its roof is topped by 3 shallow domes. The site, which contains piles of rubble and is overgrown with cactuses and other desert plants, has been fenced in and serves as a pasture. There is a citrus grove west of it, and grain is grown by Israeli farmers on part of the surrounding land. The village mosque was inspected in 1994 and found to be built of ashlar stones with the corners emphasized by a slight offset. At the northwest corner there was a thick square minaret 10 to 15 meters high with chamfered corners. There are 3 doorways on the north side, 2 of which lead into the prayer hall, whilst the east door leads into a separate room. At the time of the inspection, the mosque was used as a storehouse for a nearby farm. Bibliography.